do one on the camera later. Buffalo Trace, take 2 because my computer is an utter piece of shit. Alright, as we were saying, Buffalo Trace, take 2 because my computer is a piece of shit. Okay. Right. Buffalo Trace, from what my knowledge is a rather new entry to the bourbon market from Buffalo Trace Distillery. They also distill Benchmark, which is a pretty good whiskey. Though this is a little better because it's not as dry as Benchmark. Benchmark's a little better as a mixer. This is better straight. I wouldn't mix this because it tastes better on its own. It's 45% alcohol by volume. Has smell of probably apples, cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg. No, not nutmeg. Butterscotch. The whole 9 yards. Caramel, apples. Has a taste of a little bit of a sweetness with a grain and a slight bite at the back. A very slight bite. I pre-mix this with about a tablespoon of water. About. When I'm tasting bourbon, I don't drink it completely straight, but when I'm enjoying it, I drink it completely straight. Usually. If it's a bit strong, I water it down. Ice cube or water. What do I think of Buffalo Trace? It's a very refreshing bourbon. For what's available in the market in my area, it is extremely refreshing. It's not as dry as the majority of bourbons. The majority of bourbons, I'm going to say about 98%, are very, very dry and don't have a lot of going on. But Buffalo Trace is a very refreshing idea in the marketplace. It's a great bourbon. I'm not going to lie. It's a very good bourbon. Surprisingly, nothing has came down on alcohol in Utah, though. They've been having problems with alcohol in the past. The Mormons have wacky laws because they control the legislature, mostly in Utah. It's the way it goes. Being a dishwasher sucks sometimes. You don't have enough money to do nothing. It's definitely got a faint reminiscent smell of almost apples, which is, yeah. I'm trying to think what else that smells like. Sugar? Yeah, it smells like a big bucket of sugar when you open the lid. Then you get a apple, caramel, butterscotch, somewhat toffee. This almost tastes like a very much spicier version of a scotch. It's a very enjoyable bourbon. Once you have a few sips of it, the bite is non-existent. Yeah, I can't even feel the bite right now anymore. Once you have a few sips, the bite goes away. What would I give Buffalo Trace in this review? Since I've probably done it before, but what the hell, we'll do a review anyway again. What would I give it? From what I've tried, I'd probably give it 100. I'm sure most people would lower that score because they've tried very much better bourbons, because they have a wider selection than I do. But from what I know and what I've drank, I would definitely give Buffalo Trace a 98 out of 100. It's a very good bourbon bottle, very cool design. I would give the design itself 100 out of 100. Cool looking bottle design, old-fashioned bottle design, which I like the old-fashioned. They were more well thought out back then, and they didn't care about cost, which is good. Settled here in 1775 with plentiful pure limestone water and rich river bottom loam for growing exceptional grains, distillation quickly followed. Unparalleled reputation for creating outstanding bourbon whiskey, the Buffalo Trace Distillery today stands as one of America's oldest distilling sites. The bold heritage and the mighty buffalo and the individuality and pioneering spirit of those older early Americans are again found in Buffalo Trace Kentucky Straight Bourbon. Whiskey, the very finest bourbon created at the Buffalo Trace Distillery. Very finest bourbon. I would agree. This is pretty fine bourbon. It has a very smooth, once again I would agree, confident taste. Very confident from the distillers what they put out. This is a divine product from what I've tasted. It divides in discovery with each sip. Everything they described is fairly spot on, which is more than you can say these days for a lot of things. Explore Buffalo Trace and taste the spirit of legends. I would agree. I would agree with everything they wrote here, which is honest advertising, which you don't see much, in my opinion. Many people will have a different opinion. This is a good bottle of bourbon I've had for quite a while, and I've been enjoying. Very good. I would definitely give this a shot if you see it, but you probably have tried it because it's a pretty common bourbon. But anyway, this has been Deepwood Kentuckian signing off saying drink well and enjoy your bourbon. Bye.